back to another episode of the It's Just Different podcast. And before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Today is the day, y'all. I am giving my prediction of the season. We're going to go through the schedule. I'm going to give my prediction of the season. What I see the outlook being, man. I'm very, very confident in this team. Very, very high on this team. Hasn't been as high on previous teams. But this year, I'm very bullish on the Wolverines. So we're going to go by week one. We know it. Saturday night under the lights, Minnesota. I have us winning this game. I have us winning this game by a touchdown. The week after that, Halloween, we got Michigan State. Remember, this game was moved from East Lansing to Ann Arbor. But I don't know how this is going to work when Ann Arbor having the cases of coronavirus that they've had and stay at home for the students. So I don't know, would they move it back to East Lansing? You never really know. But hey, either way, Michigan State is not a good football team this year. This is going to be a wiping. It's going to be a blowout. Next, after that, we go to Indiana. It's always a tough environment, always a tough game. Indiana can always catch you slipping, but I don't see that happening this year. Michigan gets that victory. Then we play Wisconsin at home. We always tend to wipe them out at home. They don't have Jonathan Taylor anymore. They don't have their center, who was a big time prospect last year. They don't have him anymore. They lost some guys on defense. They lost their best receiver. So and their quarterback, I believe, just got hurt. So no, I don't see this game being close either. I think Wisconsin gets beat by Michigan. That makes Michigan 4-0 going into Rutgers. That could be a trap game against Penn State because you got Penn State coming up the next week. But Rutgers is not that good. Greg Schiano has made his comeback to Rutgers, but he needs time to rebuild that program. I believe Michigan does what Michigan does against them at Rutgers. And then we have Penn State. Penn State at home on November 28th. I think this game might be a night game. I don't see why it wouldn't be a night game. I think this might be a night game. But might be a tight one. Should be a really, really tight one. Penn State's always tough. They got Micah Parsons back. So I think this might be a really, really good football game. But I think Michigan handles business. The week after that, we have Maryland at home. Mike Locksley is building that program. He's doing a good job at recruiting, but not yet there with the big elite teams. And I think Michigan gets that one 7-0. And then we go to the horseshoe, the big one that's always eluded us. The Ohio State University noon kickoff against the Michigan Wolverines. At that time, who knows if fans will be allowed? I don't know. I really don't care because I am bullish on the Wolverines, and I think Joe Milton is the quarterback that we've always been missing. This guy is not any of the other guys who got nervous or didn't play well or couldn't use their feet when times get hard. Joe Milton is the real deal. I'm going to say it again. Joe Milton is the real deal. And with that being said, Harbaugh finally gets the monkey off his back and beats Ohio State at the horseshoe. Redemption. You know why? Because J.T. Barrett was short. I'm going to say it again. J.T. Barrett was short. Michigan finishes the regular season. Well, we have a crossover game, so I won't say finish the regular season. They have a crossover game, but I believe Michigan beats Ohio State to go 8-0. I believe they might play Minnesota again, who might be at the top of the West. And I think, regardless, I think they'll beat them again. I believe they'll finish the regular season undefeated and go to the Big Ten Championship for the first time. I believe Michigan will represent the Big Ten in the college football playoff. I truly believe Joe Milton was the answer to all our prayers. I've been calling for him for 2 years now. I've personally been calling for him for 2 years now. Finally gets on the field, and we get to see what this big, strong arm running quarterback can do, man. I'm excited. I couldn't be more excited than I've been in a while about this game. And, yeah, man, I believe Michigan does it. I think Michigan does what everybody think they can't do. Beat the top of the league and get back to where they belong. That's at the top of the Big Ten, man. Michigan beats Ohio State this year. That's my hot take. You can feel how you want to feel. Let me know in the comments, man. I'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.